That's right, Ryan. Getting recognized for your work and contributions is always nice, and the women's organization did just that. Campus Financial Literacy Initiative hosted a free event today where students, faculty, and staff could receive free information on a necessity that could help in life. Now, the graduation fair is still taking place right now up until 6 p.m. this evening and will return tomorrow from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. UCO students, faculty, and staff was so great that they ran out of spoons, forks, knives, and plates. That's right, I talked to a campus activities employee, and he told me what all students need to do. Students at UCO have passed by a bulletin poster board at least a dozen times. To get those posters on a bulletin board, a student cannot just simply go pin it to a board. They have to go through a process.
Our students at UCO can come up here and get posters stamped for organizations in the campus activities office. Just show up to our front desk. Our student worker will direct them to one of our professionals' office. Our professional will then approve or deny the poster, and then we'll just stamp it. Or actually, we'll let the student stamp it in the correct spot.
Once you get your poster approved, you can pin it to a board. But sometimes students don't always get the thumbs up to hang their posters.
Not having the correct information on it, like a certain day, inappropriate material, inappropriate words, things like that.
When you get your approval stamp, that doesn't mean you can just post your sign in any building. Each building on campus has different rules. You have to get it approved by the dean of that particular building. Now, students do not have a limit of how many signs they can post and can post as often as they would like. Reporting live from UCO's campus, Jillian Whitaker, UCentral News. At UCO, there are many advisors for the different majors. In the Mass Communication Department, Heather Kelly Peck is the advisor and has a lot of duties attached to her name.
The main part of my job is dealing with students as far as their class schedules, making sure they know what their degree plan is, making sure they're on track for graduation, and any issue that can potentially come up that deals with that.
Heather not only advises current Broncos, but assists students that have left school for whatever reason and helps them get transferred back into the university and can even find out for them what classes can be substituted.
Substitutions are, let's say if we have a class that's required and it's not offered anymore, then we have to come up with a different class that covers that requirement for them.
With all of the classes mass communication students have to take, sometimes it isn't quite enough for graduation.
If they apply for graduation and they don't actually graduate or finish their courses they're supposed to, I'll go back in and try to figure out is there something else we can do to make it work for them.
If there are any instructor issues, class conflicts, or if you just need advice on what order you should take your classes in, Heather can assist you with all of these problems and more.
This is Heather with UCO. How are you?
Reporting for UCentral News, Jillian Whitaker. Some UCO students received tips on how to better their credit at a free informational in the Nye University Center. The coordinator of the event gives more details.
This event is Pony Up to Good Credit, and the purpose is to bring awareness to students about credit, debt, how to get out of credit, how to manage student loans, how to pay off your debt, and basically get your credit score up so that you can buy a house, buy a car, and be successful.
The outreach specialist for Oklahoma Money Matters was the guest speaker for the event and explained the do's and don'ts in regards to your credit.
Having good credit is not only important for different aspects of their life, but also for the purposes of identity theft. Not looking at that information can ruin or hurt your ability to be able to take out loans or even find places to live.
In the slideshow presentation, students took notes of the advice she gave and were able to ask questions about what they have a hard time dealing with and how to better their credit. An exceptional Women's Day brunch was hosted by the Women's Student Organization, open to faculty, staff, and students. The Vice President of Women gives more information about this event.
This is the Exceptional Women's Brunch, and this is just our way of honoring the women at UCO. And so we have a brunch, we have a musical performance, and a few awards to give away too.
This student organization has hosted pro-women events all semester, and one UCO student is happy about it.
By doing this, we feel more, it gives us a sense of more confidence, more willing to go ahead and strive for what we need to do on campus, as well as just being a leader overall, because I feel like more men get more recognition for what they do compared to women.
Along with entertainment and speaking presentations, one of their special guests was one of UCO's current queens.
I think it's great. It's a great way to end Women's History Month, and I think it's really nice for them to invite all of these women on campus that they think have done really great things, and they're also doing awards. So I think it's really nice for them to invite everyone out to come and eat and just to celebrate. They are giving out some awards to some really great professors and things like that on campus.
Reporting for U Central News, Jillian Whitaker. Welcome to this week's Conspiracy Weekly, where the truth is not what you think it is. I'm your host, Jillian Whitaker, and we're here with Ken Pletz and Grace Holloway. Hello, guys.
Hey.
Okay, now, this week we're going to be talking about how horse DNA or horse meat has been found in our meat. Now, Ken, I understand that you don't have a problem with that. I can see that being a help solve like unsolved crimes or unsolved mysteries, if you want to get all technical or anything. But I mean, when rapes happen or if something happens in a dark alley, hopefully drones can be there to like monitor situations like that, you know. So if a girl can say, or not a girl, just a guy too, if he gets attacked or whatever, That's gonna do it this week for us on Conspiracy Weekly, where the truth is not what you think it is. Catch you here next week.